Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Cover Zero podcast, the show where I cover the least in the best way possible. Week 11 is... No, did I just mess that up again? Yeah, okay. Week 12 is in the books, and I'll be honest, I watched 2 games last week. I watched the 2 Thanksgiving games, went to bed early Thursday, and as you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, I am not in Canada anymore. I am in Antigua. I got the beautiful ocean behind me. So yeah, this podcast is going to be a little different, a little shorter. I'm going to still do a recap of the week, but I'm going to give one sentence for each team. And then since I got the family here with me, they'll do the pick'em against me. So it'll be basically 1v1v1. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I guess, yeah, let's start with the week 12 recap. I start with a little Week 12 recap. This should be quick. As always, start with the game we watched last night, which I actually didn't watch last night, but Steelers 24, Colts 17. Not much to say. Both these teams suck. Both these teams will be picking in the top 10, so we'll move on. Bills 28, Lions 25. Wasn't a pretty win for the Bills, but a win is a win. Lions, you're a QB away from being a really good team. Giants 20, Cowboys 28. Micah Parsons is incredible for the Cowboys. Giants, you need another offensive weapon other than Saquon. Pats 26, Vikings 33. Vikings, great bounce back win after last week. Pats, first time all year the offense was the only unit to show up. Next game, Broncos 10, Panthers 23. Panthers... DJ Moore is still that guy. He's still incredible. The Broncos, you only have 7 more years of Russell Wilson in his contract, so congrats on that. Falcons, 13. Commanders, 19. That statue that the Commanders unveiled for Sean Taylor was so disrespectful. Falcons, if only you could pass the ball, you would be a good team. Next game, Houston, 15. Dolphins, 33. Dolphins did exactly what was expected. Texans, only 5 more months till you get to pick first overall and you get your new quarterback. Bengals 20, Titans 16. That Bengals defense did a great job stopping Derrick Henry. Titans, Tannehill won't win you games passing, so that's why you lost. Next game up, Bears 10, Jets 31. Zach Wilson might be the 3rd best quarterback on the Jets roster. The Bears, with no Fields, you're worse than the Texans. Next game, Bucks 17, Browns 23. This game went to overtime. The Browns offense is ranked 5th through 12 weeks, and now Watson's coming back, so I mean, should do better than Jacoby Brissett, but fuck Deshaun Watson. The Bucks, you're lucky you play in the worst division in football, because you're also a bad team. Ravens 27, Jags 28. That was Trevor Lawrence's best game as a pro. The Ravens, really disappointing. I expect more from you. You should be a contending team. Chargers 25, Cardinals 24. Chargers, congrats on sneaking out a win versus a terrible team. Cardinals, the offense will be fun once you fire Cliff Kingsbury. Raiders 40, Seahawks 34. This game also went to overtime. Raiders, I'm sad that Josh Jacobs won't get paid what he deserves because he's having an incredible season. Seahawks, as soon as I start believing in you, you do this, you lose to a bad team. Saints 0, Niners 13. Really, Niners? You only put 13 points up against the Saints. Saints, enjoy the bottom. You're going to be here for a while. Rams 10, Chiefs 26. Chiefs, like the Dolphins, did exactly what they were supposed to do. Rams, you have a really good roster that can probably contend in the XFL. And then Sunday Night Football, Packers 33, Eagles 40. The Eagles can really run the ball. It's so impressive. Packers, I don't know what to think. You're the most bipolar team in football right now. You look great against the really good teams, and you play like crap against the really bad teams. Okay, so let's start with the pick'em. So, as always, we do a favorite, spread dog, over, under, and a moneyline dog. Loser donates $20 to the Door Youth Center in Ottawa.
Nice.
So we're gonna do it a little different. So since we have 5 versus 1 this week, we're just going to go in order. Usually it's a draft, but we'll go in order. So we'll start with the favorite. And Dad, since you're the guest, you get the first pick. And you're going with who?
I'm going to take the 49ers over the Miami Dolphins.
Brutal.
-4.
I'm not going to agree with the pick, obviously, because I think the Dolphins are going to win the game outright. But the Niners are really good. They're a top 5 team in football. But, yeah, I'm not going to say it's a good pick, because why would I?
Well, yeah. It's tough that I'm choosing the team that is going up against your favorite team.
Yeah.
But I honestly believe that the 49ers have 2 very significant offensive weapons in Deebo Samuel and the guy they got from Carolina.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Well, I know Cameron's going to be happy that you made that pick because he's been on my ass all week about this game. So
yeah. It could be the worst defeat in the history of the Dolphins.
That's not true. Okay, so for my pick, I'm going to go with the Packers -3 over the Bears. We always pick the games early, but if Justin Fields is out of this game, the Packers should win this game handily. The Bears, I just said it, they're the worst team in football, in my opinion, when they don't have Justin Fields on the field. But, yeah, I think Packers -3 should be doable. It's always a crapshoot, but you never know. Do you have anything to say about that, Dad?
Do the Green Bay Packers have a chance of making the playoffs?
No.
No chance.
Mathematically they do, but they won't make the playoffs.
Yeah. So that's probably one of these games. So you're picking the Packers big time?
Yeah. -3.
I think that's a good pick.
Yeah.
All
there
right.
we go. Good pick.
Thanks.
Okay, so next up we're going to do our spread dogs, and I have my future brother-in-law, Gordon, joining me. So where are we going? Who are you taking?
We're going to look at the... what do we say here? The Jets and the Minnesota game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going with Jets +3.
Yeah, that Jets defense is very, very good. I think the Vikings are a little fraudulent, but it'll be close. I think that's a low spread, given that the Vikings are 8-2, 9-2
Jefferson
now.
is making some catches.
Yes. It should be a good if that Jets defense shows up. Zach Wilson isn't the quarterback anymore. It's Mike White. So if he plays well, I think it could happen. I think the Jets defense is good. I'm going to go with the Broncos +8.5, though. I don't like doing it. The Broncos are a terrible team, but that defense is still very, very, very good. The Ravens have disappointed me as of late. 8.5, it's a lot of points. I know it's going to be a low-scoring game, so I think they can cover, but not a lot of faith in the Broncos, that's for sure. Anything to say on that?
As long as the Lamar Jackson's hitting, he'll be good.
There we go. All right, so next up, we'll have our over, and I have my lovely sister joining me. And what game are we going to go for the over?
We're going to go with the Steelers-Falcon game. And it's they're going to do over 43.5.
Over 43.5. I had that one listed down too. Both these teams suck, but when both teams suck, it means there's a possibility for a lot of points. I don't like either defense. The offenses are kind of okay, so it's a low total. 43.5 does make a lot of sense. Let me see. I'm going to go with over 50.5 in the Chargers-Raiders game. Chargers have a terrible defense. That offense will score a lot of points. Same thing with the Raiders. Terrible defense. Offense is looking pretty good. It's a high total. I like it. Anything to say about the Chargers and the Raiders?
Go team.
Can you name one player on either team?
Chargers and Raiders. Negative.
Okay, well... Next up, we're going to do the under, and joining me is wonderful stepmom of 8 years now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, anniversary is coming up this Saturday, right?
December 3rd.
Yeah. How much combined football have you watched, Amanda?
0.
There we go. So this should be fun. So what game are we going to go with for the under?
We're going to go with Tennessee versus Philly at under 44.5.
I like that game. Both teams should run the ball a lot. Means the clock's going to keep running. My dad keeps saying weather is going to be a factor. We do not know this.
But that's usually how it plays out in Philly.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
It's a night game.
I just saying.
There you go. Yeah, I like that number. I like that game. Should be good. I'm going to go with, where is it here? There it is. Under 43.5, Colts, Cowboys. The Colts are terrible. I don't even think they're going to score 10 points. The Cowboys' defense is the best in the league right now, so as long as they don't get 40, I'm pretty confident that under is going to hit. Anything to say about the Colts or the Cowboys?
Cheers.
There you go. And last but not least, we'll do the Moneyline Dogs. Joining me is my lovely girlfriend. I don't think you've watched the
Don't get a
football
name.
game. Well,
I don't get a
Tasham,
name.
sorry. But, yeah, I don't think you watched the football game until you started dating
Not a
me.
single one. Not
Yes.
a single one. I don't know if I have to lean in.
And she is the whole reason why we donate to the Door Youth Center
yes,
because...
thank you
yeah.
for donating.
So, where are we going to go? Who are you taking for the money line?
So, insider information, I think I'm going to go with the Lions over the Jags. I think
Yeah, that's... Both teams are kind of middle tier. Really, the game's completely up in the air of who I think's going to win. I think the Lions have a slightly better roster, so should be a good game. The Lions are also at home, which is a big factor. So I like that game, but for my Moneyline Dog, I know this is going to make some people unhappy, mainly Chibs, but I'm going to take the Bengals over the Chiefs because there's honestly not many other underdogs I can take from. So, Bengals over the Chiefs, not a huge fan, but I think the Bengals can do it. They're at home. They seem to be playing better football as of late. I think they'll get Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon back. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah?
I agree.
Agreed?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
All right, perfect. Well, that'll do it for another episode of the Cover Zero podcast. So yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm not really watching a lot of football. We're leaving again on Sunday, so unless I buy Wi-Fi on the plane, I don't know if I'm going to be watching the games again. Disappointing because this is the first Dolphins game where I'm actually excited to watch them play against the Niners, a really good team. But yeah, I'm going to be enjoying the sun. All of you listening back in Canada or anywhere, enjoy that snow, enjoy that cold weather while I'm here. But until then, please like, share, retweet, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, peace.